Hi, everyone. Welcome to our PD live show for teachers only. I'm so excited to welcome you here. My name is Anna. I'm a regular host here. And for the very first thing that I would love to say that what we are going to talk today about, we are talking about all about Blooket with amazing Dr. Michael Harvey. He's going to share, and we're going to have a live game also at the very end of this show. But the very first thing that I would love to mention as well is please do share in the Q&A box in our live chat from which part of the world you are tuning from and what is your teaching role exactly. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Please join us on YouTube because we've got a cool live chat here and you can ask questions and you can drop them in the Q&A box anytime if they pop up on your head and on your mind. And please also keep sharing from which part of our world, amazing world you're tuning from, okay? And if you enjoyed, and I'm sure that you will enjoy this session a lot, share with your assignment, with your wows and hows from this session and post them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and please do tag Dr. Michael Harvey and myself and also play Blooket because we are talking about this incredible tool. This is all about gamification in your classroom. And I think this is so exciting because students, they love it and they love learning this way. What do you think? And if you've got any questions, again, please drop them in the Q&A box and join us on YouTube. Sometimes we don't see your names if you join us from Facebook. And we are going to share with resource collection with you. Dr. Michael Harvey prepared such an incredible resource thing for you. And also there's going to be a reflection space where you can share with your excitement again with your wows and hows, but you can also do this on socials. And don't forget to tag me at Dr. Michael Harvey and Blooket, play Blooket. And if you make this happen, so you will get the certificate of the participation this way. If we can see your feedback, your reflection, that you've learned something from this session. Don't forget this. If you add your feedbacks to the collection, don't forget to mention your context. So how exactly I may reach you out. Okay. And as I mentioned before, we play Blooket. Christmas fun today, and the winner gets a certificate. Yay! So you may join with your students. You can share with the link with your students so they can probably join and play live with us. And let me see through the chat. I can see that so many different has joined us. And hello to Tatiana. Yay! And hello to Citizen Cancom. I'm so glad you joined us, dear friend. Yay! And from Italy, yeah, I can see who exactly join us and who works in primary school. Yeah, join us on Facebook. The link is attached to the post on Facebook. Come on, join us here. We can see your beautiful names. And hello from the US again. I don't know from who it was sent. And from Miss Sherry Terrell from the United States, Mississippi. We're so glad you join us. And on this positive note, please do keep sharing from which part of the world you're joining us today. I'm so excited for today's session. It's all about fun, gamification, and I can't wait to introduce Dr. Michael Harvey.
Yes, and Atamarie from New Zealand. It's 6 in the morning here. Yay. Yeah.
I told you that I'm so jealous that it's like the very early morning for you. And for me, it's like 8 p.m. What time exactly is in your area right now? Please do share in the live chat. So this is your third time when you share what teachers love to do. I really appreciate that. You know that you do Rockstar, don't you? Right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit rockstar.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you for the third time, and we do appreciate your sharing because we love learning, and this is all about this. So you may see that so many people have already joined us from the different parts of the world, and hi to everyone. I really appreciate that you are here with us. Okay. I would love to introduce Dr. Michael Harvey, and that he is a science educator, my expert, Flipgrid Global Ambassador, and trainer, by the way. Yep. So Wakelet Ambassador Apple teacher and level 2 Google certified educator. He is also the ISTE Global PLAN event chair and is involved in global collaborations such as the Kakuma Refugee Project. His educational research interests are the use of digital animations to enhance students' understanding of complex abstract scientific concepts and linking this to cognitive psychology. Wow. Sounds super inspiring. And wow, again. So I pass this mic to you, Michael.
Yeah. Thank you, Anna. One of the things I'm also doing, because even though we've finished this year with Christmas, I've decided that I'll start building an online course. And one of the online courses I'm looking to do is the incorporation, as I've told you, of universal design for learning in the classroom. And that's actually where, in a way, Blooket can fit in with that, because you've got basically assessment for learning, and assessment as learning, and assessment of learning. And Blooket kind of fits in as assessment as learning. So it's basically short little quizzes that you can do with your learners to see if they've actually grasped a concept, and then they can move on to the next step. So it kind of actually fits in with the universal design for learning kind of process as well. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the world of Blooket. Okay, so share my screen. Here we go.
Yeah, and do share in the comments. Have you ever tried Blooket, or what your favorite features are on Blooket? Anything that you probably want to learn about Blooket. So don't forget to drop your questions.
Yeah, so hopefully you can now all see the Blooket page you come to if you were wanting to join. Essentially, you have to do is just tap into the sign up button there, and you can all join. And the key is my students basically this year were getting a bit bored with Kahoot, a bit bored with quizzes as ways to assess learning. So we decided something different. So I found out about Blooket actually from Mel, who's an Australian educator in Colombia. She said, "Oh, you should try Blooket," and so I did. And the idea is to, that's what I do, I just try things and see if they work. So it's basically, well, even though it's the company saying it, Learning Reimagine, but it's essentially a model which allows you to motivate students so they participate in the games. And the games, which we'll look at a few of the game designs later, but they tend to be involved in kind of interests of the students. So, for example, there is one about cryptocurrency, which my students are obsessed with at the moment, where they all collect cryptocurrency to try and win the games. You can teach that's a very hard thing to say at 6 in the morning, effortlessly, using, so rather than creating your own Blookets, you can upload very easily from Quizlet. And again, I'll show you that later. And you can customize quite easily. You can try, there's a different range of game modes. So for example, with quizzes and Kahoot, there are the similar game modes. You basically try and be the first to answer the questions fastest and correctly. Whereas there's different game modes which cater for different aspects. Some would suggest maybe a bit of luck in some of them. One's more about, and they also add some game functions as well, which kind of gamify it even further. The first thing I guess would be asked, well, what is a block? So it's basically these little things floating around at the moment. They are little blocks that love to play. Okay, and they basically represent the players. So in terms of playing, once you've logged in, this is what your dashboard will look like. Okay, so on the right-hand side, you will have news. Okay, so that's Blooket news. And we've got, actually, ironically today, I didn't plan it, the Sanders workshop has arrived. Okay, so we're actually going to play Sanders workshop later. It's actually quite, I got a bit of coffee. There's quite a range of different game options, which we'll look at. Then you have your sets that you've created. So this is just one folder, which I've created with our game, Christmas Fun, which we'll come to later. And then you've got favorites. So when you're searching in the Discover button up here, you can search for a set. There's a whole different range of things. So if you want to search for Christmas, as I've done, these are already pre-made from other teachers, their particular. So you don't even have to start from scratch of making your own. You can actually search, which is an advantage. Then we go to dashboard again. Then you can also set Blookets as homework, very similar to quizzes and Kahoot. And also you can have the history of previous Blookets that your class has done, so you can go over the results and see who's won. But if you want to be more creative, you can also create your own Blookets. Okay, so you just press on the create button on the top, and you can then start creating your own question sets. So you can add your cover images, you can give your Blooket a title, you can describe to your audience what your Blooket is about. You can either make it public, which means everybody can see it, and so others can access it to use, or you can make it private, which means that only you can use it. And there's 3 ways to create. Either you manual, you create your own questions from scratch, takes a bit of time, or you can import from Quizlet quite easily. Maybe I'll show that now. Or you can have a spreadsheet of questions and answers. You can then upload that through a spreadsheet. So for example, with Quizlet import, that's there. What you're doing is you are basically going to the Quizlet website and you're basically creating your own set there. Oh, what's that? Okay, so let's put in a test. There we go. There we go. And we'll just a do game, something like that. So making it public, creation method. There we go. So create your set now. There we go. Okay, so with Quizlet, all you're doing, very similar to GimKit or quizzes, is that either you use your own Quizlet. So if you're a user of Quizlet, you can create your own Quizlets and then import them into Blooket. You can search your Quizlet, so we might do that now. And it opens up a new page on the Quizlet. And I've already signed in, which is quite good. So, yep, so we've got, say, again, we're searching for, say, Christmas Quizlets. And there's a whole range of study sets. Okay, and you can search for those. And you essentially find the Quizlet you want, export it, copy the text that you're given, and then you can go on, say, paste and create, and then adds the question, and you've now got a Blooket straight from Quizlet, which is actually quite a useful tool. That just saves time in that sense. Then you've got statistics on different Blookets. So these are my statistics for, say, particular games. I haven't played that game before. You can also manage blocks. It's actually linked to Discord if you want to connect with your students on Discord. I don't recommend that for child safety, but here we go. We have the market, which is the ability to actually monetize. So this is a freemium account I'm showing at the moment, but there are things you can buy to allow students to have access to different functions. And you've got the whole idea of the blocks as well. So these are, again, the students can, or you can potentially create different, unlock different blocks, which are the small characters. Okay,
so Michael, do you mean that teachers can monetize that?
No, they have to buy things. Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, that's the other way around. So that's basically the overview of the dashboard here at Blooket for the freemium account. And now we're going to look at the actual playing a game. So either you can do it, the students can do it solo, so you can actually test against yourself, or you can host, which is what we're doing today. Okay, so in terms of hosting, this is where the different game designs come in, which is unique to Blooket, which you don't get with quizzes or with Kahoot. Okay, so There's Santa's Workshop, which it's just new, so I haven't played that before. So we're all playing it together, which is fun. There's Gold Quest, where when students answer questions successfully, they are able to get chests of gold, which have different coinage. So the one that wins the most money wins. Fishing Frenzy is where you collect different fish when you answer questions, and the ones with the most weight of fish win. I'm trying to pull the seagulls outside.
Michael, there is a question from Stormy, and she asks, is Blooket affiliated with Quizlet? And you mentioned this before, and about the mobile version, like app.
I'm not sure about the mobile. I haven't really explored that. I've only really explored the desktop because, as I said, I learned about this about 2 months ago from Mel in Colombia. But yeah, it definitely integrates, as we've just seen with Quizlet. But I'm not sure about the mobile app.
I think there is a mobile version. I think there is. Yeah, I don't know how well it goes, but I think that
it must be because the students use it. So there has to be a mobile app.
Yes, sure. They are big lovers of cell phones. Yeah, they use them everywhere.
Yeah, that's good. What was the other point too? So, and then we have Crypto Hack, which the kids are quite into crypto at the moment. So that's the idea of. So essentially, what happens is you start the game with an amount of crypto, and you've got to make more cryptocurrency by answering more questions. Wow. And you can also lose your cryptocurrency if you get hacked, because you choose a password at the start, and then other students have to guess your password. And if they can get your password correctly, they take all your money. So again, that's maybe the aspect of gamification there as well. There's tower defense, where you're building towers against monsters and end-level monsters. So it's kind of a role-playing game within a game. And again, students are competing to build the biggest tower. There's a cafe game where you're in charge of a cafe, and people come in, you answer questions, and people order food, and the one with the most food wins at the end. There's another one which the kids quite like, which is Battle Royale, where essentially either individuals or groups battle each other for supremacy. So the ones that answer the questions fastest and correctly basically win the whole thing. So the teams battle each other until there can only be one, kind of like Highlander, the classic 80s science fiction movie. Factory is when you're building things, again, by answering questions. And again, it's kind of more a business model where they're trying to make money by building the most expensive widgets. And then you've got problems, of course, because then your workers need to pay your workers. There's something wrong with the machinery, so that you can actually lose money over the space of the game. Racing, where you're answering questions, again, to move further in the racing track. But also your opposition players know, oh, he's winning, so I'm now going to put ice in front of him. So he trips over and he has to go back again. So it's not just answering questions. You also got the gamification element where you're trying to beat the other people by throwing different things at them. But you can also, if your friend's behind, you can give them a power pill and they can go faster. I haven't played much of Crazy Kingdom. And Tower of Doom is, again, the idea of your it's role-playing game again. You're trying to build a tower and fight off monsters. And then there's just the classic, which is kind of like quizzes or Kahoot. And you can also set all of these as homework as well. So if there's no further questions, I'll now go into Santa's workshop and we can play our game, which will be very interesting. Okay. Player limits.
Oh, there is another one from Stormy. Can you see it, Michael, on the screen?
No, because I'm presenting.
Oh, okay. I'm able to join on my mobile, where web-based, though didn't see it in the iOS store. I prefer web-based, though, since students can't upload apps. Yep.
Yeah, it depends on the school. I mean, in my school, they can upload applications. But yeah, different schools. So a lot easier, if they have their own Chromebooks to access it. But yeah.
Actually, I'm just trying it to find on Google Play Market, but I don't see it. Yeah. So not
Yes.
for Android, I guess.
That's not good.
Yes, Booklet, but no Blooket. So anyway, we are waiting for the app, and for all that it will be available on Google Play Market as well.
Yeah,
So Blooket,
Android.
you need to be improved.
You need to be improved, Blockit. There you go. Yeah.
You're
So
waiting.
I'm just thinking in Santa's workshop. This is all new to me. So you're learning at the same time I'm learning about Santa's workshop.
Yeah.
Get into the holiday spirit by answering questions to build toys and take them from other players. So again, some of the questions, so for example, the Battle Royale are purely based on answering questions, whereas other games also have an element of gamification where you can actually, you're gaming the other students as well. You're taking things away, giving them extra things. There's power-ups. Similar to GimKit, I guess. And Quizzes also has that functionality as well.
Michael, there's another question. Thank you, Stormy, so much for your questions. Please drop them in the Q&A box, because this is the best way how we can learn from each other, especially from the experts like Dr. Michael Harvey today. So do the students choose the game? I think this modes.
Well, yeah, we put it to the vote at the start. Yeah. So, I mean, you the teacher at the end choose the game. But the way I've been doing it is the students actually choose the game. But you have to be very careful, I discovered. So, for example, Crypto Hack, because a number of my students were coders, they actually hacked the coding. So they hacked the Crypto Hack. So they had 1.7 trillion crypto. It's like, what? You've hacked the game. So you have to be kind of careful potentially if your students can actually hack the programming within the background, if they've learned how to do that. Whereas something like the Battle Royale, they can't hack that. So yeah.
So when you provide
Yep.
it as an assignment, you provide the certain mode, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you choose the assignment, you can also choose it. As a special mode. Yeah. So
But do students have this option to choose this mode if they have been assigned with this?
They don't get to choose what mode. You're doing that as the teacher.
Okay, that's good. Creation thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so but it was insightful that like some of my students actually hacked the coding behind the website, so they actually won the games by hacking the Crypto Hack.
This is your favorite, I guess.
Yeah.
It sounds too complicated to me. Yeah, I've heard of the crypto thing. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So if you go to hosting a game, so there's, and every particular game has a particular page like this. So you can either set the time, so the game ends after a certain time has passed, and that's quite useful. Say, for example, if you want to reinforce learning, so you only have a set number of questions, which is what we'll do today. I might change it to 5 minutes, but still. A set number of questions, but it reinforces. If they get that question wrong, they have another opportunity to get that correct, which is quite useful. Because, I got that question wrong the first time, so the correct answer must be. And then also you could set it, 100,000. Let's try that. The game ends after a certain, so again, in some of the games, there is either the time limit or you set an amount that they have to have won by. So for example, my Crypto Hack, which I quite like, you can set it as like 1 billion Bitcoin. You can show instructions at the start of the lesson. You allow late joining, which is quite useful because I usually do this as a starter at the beginning of the lesson. So kids are still coming in, so they can still join. And you can also use random names. Coming from a boys' school, that's actually quite useful because some of the boys tend to be rather overly creative with the names that they set.
Yeah.
So we'll tick that. And allow student accounts. So that allows student accounts to be added to it as well. So some kids actually joined Blocket as users. So you can allow student accounts in Blocket because it's different. The accounts are based on whether you're a teacher or whether you're a student. Right. Rather than boring you, let's play a game. So I'll set it. How long do you think? That's weird. I don't know. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Because it gets quite addictive, you see, because you want to win.
Numbers, not mine, for sure.
1 minute? That's too short. What say you, Anna? How long should we play this?
Oh, it's totally up to you. You're a pro. I'm like, there were questions that I want to cover here that from Nagla and from one of the Facebook users. I have no idea how to create Blooket, I guess. So so Dr. Michael Harvey is just sharing on this, how to create, and this part you can rewatch it, because the video is going to be saved and is going to be available forever. And is it free or not? So Michael, what
so
would
the freemium? So I'm teaching the freemium. I don't, unless it's I don't tend to want to buy obviously things, because I'll have a range of different tools that I'll use. So this here I'm showing is the freemium account. So there are other things you can get and unlock if you pay more. So for example,
there's the comment from Stormy.
So for example, obviously for this video, we could have co-collaborated potentially, but co-collaboration on a particular Blocket is not in the freemium account, so you have to pay more for that. So
and here's a tricky question for you: Gimkit or Blooket?
Well, actually, Gimkit's interesting because they've changed their model slightly. But I did try Gimkit with them, my class. I'm just using everything based on my classes. And I didn't really enjoy it as much as Blooket. Now, maybe that's
crypto thing.
Crypto thing potentially. But also there's more game options. So Gimkit, if you pay the money, has probably better game options, but the freemium account for Blooket, I think, has better game options than Gimkit.
We can't pay for everything. Can we? No. So, and if you don't know what Gimkit is all about, Dr. Michael Harvey has already shared on Gimkit. You can find this video on this YouTube channel about Gimkit. Thanks so much. You shared a lot. You share a lot. We're so happy and lucky.
But there has been changes in Gimkit. They've changed their kind of model slightly, so you have more access to the games, and you can have, because they used to do it so you can only have 5 people playing, but now you can have more than 5 children playing, which is quite useful for a classroom. That's so
absolutely.
The freemium. So there we go. Right. So, how long do we want to play?
So, any suggestions? Drop them in the Q&A box. I have no idea. Help us. I
mean, it just depends how we want to play. Maybe 5 minutes is a nice little taster, I think. And look for time. So you press the host now button. Now the Christmas music again. So now
too loud.
I might just turn down the volume slightly. There we go.
So there is no app. We need to go to blooket.com/play, right?
So you go to blooket.com #.
Oh, is there a QR code option, like to scan it?
Not for Blooket, no. It's all basically through the website or through the phone.
I thought that at the oh my gosh, at the left corner or something, it looks like it. Oh no.
So you can also copy a join link as well, so you can share that. Say if it's online teaching.
Gimkit Fishtopia is currently free and has reviews, right? Yes, from Miss Sherry Terrell. Yep. Okay, so let's start.
I'll just wait for a few people.
Oh, is there an option to share with the link?
Copy link, join.
Oh, can you drop it to any of the chats? Maybe
okay, I've copied it.
Oh no, why did you do it?
Never mind. There we go.
You just, Okay, so here you go. I'm going to share with the link, so you can, the joining link actually. So that's much easier to express. Okay. There's the message from Kankam. He is saying that trying to join but don't have permission. Let me check.
It's a public Blooket, so
Okay, let's check again. Okay, there's the link. I'm joining. Host block at this name. Okay, Blookit. Oh no, I get nickname Dark Petal. Ooh.
Yeah.
Join.
Okay, there we go.
Here.
So
yeah,
it does
it's
work.
me.
Okay. So one person has managed to join. That's a start.
Yeah, Cancom use the link, the joining link that I dropped in the Q&A box in the live chat. So, and you can join it really easily. So come on, people, follow the link. It's really easy. What website? The name of the website is written here. Go to blooket.com/play, or you can just join us on YouTube. The link is attached to the post, and you can follow the joining link.
Okay, we've got people joining. Good.
I want to do this while, with this sound. Okay. Oh, awesome. Fantastic. Battle. Oh, the names are great.
Yeah. It's a lot better than the names I get if the boys have their own choice.
Yes, Stormy, are you okay with joining now? Because I've done a release with the joining link. No, it works.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, if you use the joining link thing option to join this game, it's really easy. Host has blocked all random names.
No.
No, it worked for me. Random name was taken, and that's it.
Yeah.
So what website? It's all about blooket.com, and all the information is on the screen that where you need to go to, and what exactly you need to enter. The game ID. And please don't forget to share with your feedbacks anywhere would you like to, and don't forget to tag us, and you will get the certificate of the participation. That's easy. And this is like the reflection on your learning. Yay! You see, everything works. If anything would be blocked, no one could join it. It's true. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll give, this is just like in the class, I'll give a couple more minutes and then we'll play the game.
Did not work on mobile. Oh, I'm using my cell phone actually. It's Samsung. If it's like dealing with their brand thing. So Stormy used the link in the chat, but still didn't work this way. I'm using my cell phone. What to do?
Yeah, technology.
Michael, if you click on this, square on your left, I guess. What does it mean? Like next to the speaker, right? What it is?
Just make it bigger.
Oh, now I know that.
Yeah. Right, yeah, so we'll start in a minute's time. And let's see, we've got 6 competitors for that certificate. Ooh.
So someone's asked me a code on Facebook, but it's on the screen anyway. I can type it. Again, it's going to appear in YouTube's chats, not on Facebook's. Link works. Oh, Stormy is on.
Yay.
Yahoo!
There's lots of petals.
And someone used HP to play. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, so lost the player. Okay. Yeah, so I'll start in 30 seconds, do a countdown. Here we go. Right, so see how good elves we are to get the presents. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, lost everything. 0. Okay, let's start.
Oh, I'm playing too. I forgot. Totally forgot about that. Okay. There are instructions.
Yep.
Look up at the whole screen. Thank you. Ah, so sweet. Oh, so potatoes cooked in an oven.
Oh, here
Yeah.
we go. Wheel the thunder pedal.
Choose the helper. Where's
Oh, dark pedal.
green. Yes. In Puerto Rico. Oh my God. Look. In Japan. Oh. Drink with milk over 10.
Okay, so you can see that Thunder Pedal has used somebody's used Blizzard against Thunder Pedal. There we go.
One is incorrect. How many questions are there?
Yeah, there's only 15 questions in this one, but the advantage of that is for students who get a question wrong the first time. They've now hopefully learnt from that mistake, and then they don't get it wrong the second time. So it's kind of reinforcing the learning. But you can set as many questions as you like in terms of your task.
Oh my. Okay.
Pretty close. Snow's coming, so there's less than a minute left. have our winner. There we go. So, final standings.
Oh my gosh. Yoo-hoo!
18,000 points. Wow.
Wow,
So
fantastic.
battle wearer. Yeah.
And who's that? Please drop in any comments. Like, so we need to know who is the winner, who the winner is exactly, because it's really important. So for whom the certificate is.
Yeah. The other thing too, you can actually view a report. So it gives you an information of the students. So we knew 70%.
Yeah, we know the winner. Miss Sharon Terrell, thanks so much. You are the winner.
Go.
Congratulations.
So Battle Wheeler, he or she got 91%, for example. Whereas Mike Ryder needs to work on his or her Christmas knowledge. But there we
go. Amazing.
And if you upgrade, of course, you can get more detail and
Thank
focus
you.
on the individual questions. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty much. There we go. Stop sharing. So that's pretty much Blooket with a Christmas touch. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I want some more fun. It was really amazing. Yeah, we're making the videos of teachers who share and students who share the facts on how they celebrate Christmas and New Year in their countries. If you want to join us, please let us know. I wanted to post it and upload it today, but actually we still wait for a few teachers who promised to share with their amazing ways of celebration Christmas and New Year in their countries, because it sometimes differ, you know, and we want to learn everything about it. If you want to join this project, please let us know. Okay, so reach us out, and of course I would love to share with the collection, resource collection from Dr. Michael Harvey in a second. I have already shared with the reflection space collection, so please check this out, and if you would like to, you can add your feedbacks or you can post them on socials. Don't forget to tag us and Play Blooket, of course. And Play Blooket is on Instagram, is on Twitter. And again, congratulations to Miss Sherry Terrell. If I hope that I'm pronouncing this your name in the correct way. So sorry if not, but you are the winner, and we're so excited and we're so happy for you. Thanks for joining, everyone. And I just want to add one more comment from Stormy. Once I realized the questions repeat, then I cured the alert. Yes, this is great. Yeah. I didn't get this at the very first circle, I guess, or the second one. But then
that's the thing.
I started to memorize it.
Yeah, so quizzes, Kahoot, it's all about the speed. But if you're repeating the questions, then it's like, oh, I got that question wrong. So I'll be careful and remember what the actual answer is, so I don't make the same mistake twice. Make more toys.
Good job, Sherry. That's perfect. And yeah, thank you so much. And someone has just joined us from Turkey. Hello, dear friend. And if you have just joined us, please remember that you can watch it anytime after. Thanks anyway if you watch it like the recording version, and want to wish you very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.
You will get more congratulations from us in this project that I have just mentioned, where teachers and students share how they celebrate New Year and Christmas in their countries. If you want to join us, let me know. And so on this pretty positive and lovely note, I think we should say again that Merry Christmas, enjoy your break, winter break, and stay safe. Of course, stay safe. Thanks everyone for your energy, positive one. It's amazing. And thank you, words are coming to you, Michael. Thank you so much. And from Stormy and from CanCom as well. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Really appreciate your time and wish you everything the best. And again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yep. So that's it, probably. And Michael, please don't leave the room. We're still on the selfie part. We need to take it. And yeah, I feel myself so happy. It really do feel like Christmas. However, we do not celebrate it here on the 25th of December. But okay, this is like the energy of the world that we celebrate amazing and family celebration thing. Yep. So thanks everyone. Thanks again for joining us, and see you in the next videos then. Bye.